All right. So we're working through an issue with Alexa presentation language. Would you mind talking about what the issue you faced is?
Uh, yes, and I'm not sure if I'm just not doing it correctly, because that's possible. Let me share my screen real quick. I'm gonna share this screen, and I want to put. Can you see
Yes, sir.
my? Okay, so um, here's the developer console, and if you scroll down, you can go to display, and I have a template already made here, and I called it musician template. And if I go in and edit it, um, you can see that just a basic, hey, these are, kind of what I want the buttons to look like.
Mhm.
Nothing fancy. And then you can also scroll on a dot.
Nice.
So, and what I did was I just took a template that Amazon already created, and I erased a bunch of stuff that I didn't need and left the stuff that I did and edited um, what it actually says. So from that point, I saved and downloaded the code
Awesome.
from it and put it into our project here for Alexa for Musicians. And so this is all the code. The only thing is, I think I might have to delete something real quick. No, I already deleted it. I was talking to Samir yesterday, and he said that, excuse me, some of the stuff was in data source.
Hmm.
So I put the actual content in data source. However, I think I know this is not correct right now,
Okay.
just based on the fact that it takes in these arguments here, and I'm not using them at all. So I know that's not correct, but the fact of the matter is, even when I do this and I hit Job and I go, Jovo run,
Hmm.
I go to test it. It gives me just the normal.
A
So
blank screen.
yeah.
Okay. First question for you. Were you able to get the display working with the original document and data source in there from Alexa for Musicians? Or did you
Uh,
try?
so I mean, yeah, I ran it. I ran this testing environment before I did anything,
Okay.
and this is what showed up as well. So are you
Uh,
saying that then this is incorrect? There's something else that should be showing up.
the base should have an APL display. So, what my next thought is
Oh,
let's
what's this?
it's a token for display. Doesn't look super important.
Okay,
Does not look super important.
then never mind. Sorry, continue.
My current thought is okay, is APL not turned on for this action? Is um and is the current formatting that you're using for APL, have we put that into our code base in the right way? So the first thing we can check is whether or not we've turned on APL. Scroll down to you. It seems like you already know where we're going. So,
Yeah, I forget where it was
interfaces.
exactly, but I turned on display interface here.
Okay, display interface is one thing. There, Alexa presentation language is what we're using. APL
Okay,
stands for Alexa presentation language.
okay, I see it here.
So let's turn that on and check all those boxes and then save and build up top.
So I turned on audio player as well and display interface. Is that
Awesome.
okay?
That's
Okay,
all good.
so let's build it then.
Yep, that's all good. So the progression of Alexa, when they started out, they had these display templates, which is what you're using. you could only build for those templates, and all you could do was populate content. You really couldn't rearrange it much.
Okay.
Recently, as in the past like 8 months, Amazon released Alexa presentation language, which lets you take those display interface templates that they had and expand on it infinitely with your own creativity.
Right.
So
Right.
for new developers like you, it's like, why do you have both? Right.
Right.
I don't think that there's a reason for them to have both, but there's a lot that goes on at Amazon that I don't know why they do.
Okay.
If you're watching
Well,
this, Amazon, I would love some justification as to why we have display interface in APL and a recommendation to remove display interface from here, because I have not met anybody that still uses display interface. Let's test.
All right. So here we go. Let me just copy this real quick.
Yeah, run it again. Click the little plus button beside testing experience. Yeah, there you go. Now it added it up top for you, so you don't need to copy paste. Okay, so now my question is, why is it not? Why we've made progress? It's not showing up, and it looks like on the right side, it looks like it is trying to display some APL resources.
Okay.
Now the question is, why are we getting nothing out of here?
All right. So let's let me do this. Hang on. I'm going to pull the actual code that's on the master branch right now and test that.
Genius. I like that idea a lot.
So let's find this one. Oops. Whoops. There's that and data source.
Nice.
All right. Okay, cool.
Yes, we've got a display.
So this is kind of funny because I was working on this like too long yesterday, and I was like, you know what? There's got to be, a time when it's like I'm working too hard. I need some help, So yeah,
Facts.
this is definitely what I need right here.
Were you
Okay.
feeling overwhelmed?
I wasn't feeling not overwhelmed, just frustrated that I wasn't able to see anything.
This is a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it all kind of makes sense. It's just there's probably like little nuances that you just got to figure it out as you go through the code. So, but yeah, like I said, so it probably nothing is showing up probably because the code is not good, but I have a good start in the sense that it works in the authoring tool, so
Okay.
that's good.
Agreed. So we've got APL. We're confirming that APL is at least working. What we don't have is that finished template. So now how do we get in between this process, this current where we at of getting APL to work and then updating with this new APL? What's your idea for what a next middle step would be to get us closer towards that end result?
I would say downloading this JSON file, the one that's already working, and put it in the authoring tool and edit it in there, and then see if I can copy it back in and see if that works.
That's a good way. That'll let you explore the authoring tool, get a greater understanding of how the code fits in. I like that idea a lot. I like that better than the idea I had. I was thinking go onto the authoring tool, don't change any of the templates, but just take a base template and try to upload a base template here.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're right of trying to go the other way. You've already got APL code that you know works. Take that and
Yeah.
put it in the authoring tool and get it to show up. That I think you're smart, right on with that. Do you want to work
Yeah.
through that together? Because I was giving you an intention. I was expecting this to take 15 minutes to an hour. I don't know
Okay.
how long we've been in this call. I don't know how to check that in Zoom, but I feel like this is less than 15 minutes. So I'm here with you for another 45 if you'd like to chill. If you want to play with this on your own, I can get out of your way. I'm here to help you for the next 45 minutes in whatever way is best for you.
Okay. Yeah, I think what's best right now is for me to just play with it. And if I have any questions, I will let you know.